Hey everyone, it's Weston Summers here today, and we're back in the loading room. And today, I would like to take a brief minute here and show you the destructive power of one primer. I do this for a lot of my friends when they get into loading or they want to do stuff and they don't think about wearing any eye protection or anything while they're seating their primers in their bullets. And this just goes to show them how destructive one primer can be. And the way we're going to do this today is, instead of me igniting it myself or hitting it or something, we're going to take a candle and allow it to get hot on the primer without us holding it, and that way we can let the camera sit on it. So with that, I'm going to set you down. We're going to brace this round here. I have a spent round that I've damaged, so I beat it down here where it won't be reused, and we're just going to seat a primer into it and put one of these live small rifle primers in it. With that, I'm going to set you down. Here we go. So first off, make sure you can see the press here. We're going to take our one round here that's empty. You can see it's got some smut on it. We've got one primer on the table, that's it. So we don't set anything off here, have a chain reaction, and lift the house. We're going to put this in, and we're going to seat our one round in here, or our one primer in here. We'll set that out of the way. So here's our primer seated. I've got some soot on here. You can see it is a live primer, and this still would fire if you put it into a weapon, even if it was dented up. But I don't want to reuse it. With that, we will put it into our set of pliers here. Let's put her in here, and very simply, I have just a piece of string around it. We're going to set it on our press. We're going to snug her down where we're sure she won't move. See if we can wrap it a couple more times. We'll do one the opposite way. Now, we've got our hearing protection here because it's quite loud. I've got a couple lights on it. And with that, I've got a regular candle. We're going to set it on here. I should have the height about adjusted right. We're going to put our glasses on here and put our hearing protection. We're going to light this candle. Now, this is just an experiment. This has no purpose to it. This is just to show you, in case you were thinking about not wearing eye protection while you are loading your rounds or seating your primers. I'm going to zoom in here. You can see it's just sitting in the can. And also, since it shoots stuff out the top, I cut a standard piece of cardboard, high-tech stuff, off of a box, and I'm going to simply set it. You can see there's no damage to it. We're going to just set it onto the top of the round there and balance it where it has something to catch all the debris. With that, let's seat her under here and see how she does. Now, this may take a few minutes, but I'm going to leave you there and I'm going to put my hearing protection on. And that is the destructive power of one primer. Now, you may not think much about it, but here's our piece of cardboard. This is just the blowout that came out of the top of the shell. That went a little quicker than I expected. And here, the primer has been blown back out. Here's the candle. It went all the way down through the candle and looks like it did not exit. I'm going to look into the light here. Nope. The cup of the primer is right there inside of it. I can't get the light on it. Let's see if I can get the light over here. That black spot you see is the cup of the primer buried a good ½ inch to an inch down inside of a wax candle. Now, if you want to see what the projectile looks like, your projectile will be undamaged, but I have one primer cup that I found here that I can show you. This is what a primer cup looks like after it's been exposed to that heat. It actually blows backwards. You can see how it's bubbled out right there. See if this is too hot to touch. That brass should let that heat go pretty quickly. Brass and copper move quick. Heat. Take this out. I'll wipe her off, and you will see that there's no damage to the shell, but it can certainly damage you. There's the shell right there. It just blows the primers right out the back end because it has no support. So, if you don't think you're going to wear any safety glasses or any hearing protection or anything while you're putting in primers, that was just a small rifle primer right there. If it would have had a small projectile in it, or it would have had some powder in it already seated somehow, you could really hurt yourself right there. That, once again, that is just what came out of the tip right there, and it went through, looks like, two layers full of cardboard. So, be very careful loading. Hope this has been a good demonstration, and thank you so much for watching. Y'all don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and be safe loading. Thank you very much, and Weston Summers out.